Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you want to find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in. This is another scene for Darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene brings us to the home of Maeve O'Brien and Bailey Gonzalez. Where Maeve has, invited some friends over to, have dinner and share some good news. And I will let those two do their intros.
Colleen's bringing a box of chocolates because she didn't know what else to give as a party favor gift to the hostess.
Petra's bringing a baseball bat because she assumes this is another ploy to get the shit kicked out of her. And flowers. That way she's prepared for both eventualities.
Colleen will just nod to the ragabash beside her as she knocks on the door to go in.
Maeve will answer the door. She's looking a little tired compared to her usual self. But she invites them in. It is a rather nice little house. Actually, you know what?
Oh, see, note. Is it nice as in stereotypical nice, or is it nice as in something Colleen would actually like nice?
I mean, it's a very stereotypical, nice home.
Such a cute and quaint home, babe.
Here.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, no. Bad. No layer. There we go.
Colleen's just nodding, smiling as best as she can through her red and swollen face as she offers the chocolates.
Maeve will take the chocolates. Thank you.
Petra's kind of like doing like a 5-point room scan, checking every corner.
It is just the three of them in the house at the moment.
So, I take it as she would put it, the brother from another mother isn't here?
No, Bailey is not here.
He's
back on Sept taking care of some things.
She starts taking one of those shocker rings off her hand as you say that.
He is back on Sept taking care of some things. He did help me with dinner before he left, though, so I can promise you you're not going to get food poisoning, because he actually knows how to cook.
That's exactly what somebody who was trying to food poison would say. It's a lovely home you have here.
It looks straight out of Martha Stewart. Colleen still with a very polite fake smile.
You can quit faking your smile, Colleen. I know it's not your style.
Oh, thank the gods.
She'll lead them into the dining room, and there is, a nice little dinner laid out.
Is it sad based on your house? I was half expecting you to wear one of those 50s pinstripe house dresses and be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen.
Yes, go straight upstairs. Excuse me.
From Petra at that remark.
I'm just saying it's kind of old-fashioned looking is all, Maeve.
Just because it looks old-fashioned doesn't mean we are.
So is it Bailey that wears the dress, then?
I mean, I do wear dresses, but they're usually sundresses, thank you very much.
Mm.
She would pour, you guys a glass of wine each, but she does not pour one for herself.
Colleen will refuse the wine.
Petra will look at the wine and then look at Maeve, because Maeve's not drinking it, and looks back at the wine, back at Maeve, back at the wine, slowly picks up her glass.
It's... Bailey's mom made it. It's actually really good.
I'm sure it is, but it's not safe when I drink in public.
It's just one glass.
What was the term she used? I'm a lightweight.
Oh, dear. Okay. So am I. That's why I'm not.
Aren't you two family, right?
Kinda?
Colleen, take a sip out of this.
She slowly steps away from it. No,
I'm going to set it down, then just kind of back away.
No, I'm sure it's safe. It's just...
Maeve will take the glass and take a very small sip. It's not poisoned.
It's not poisoned for you. Wine leads to me unconscious at frat parties, so let's not.
Well, I'm certainly not sending you to any frat parties tonight. You're just going to be here with me and Kestrel. And I don't think either of us belong to any fraternities.
She starts side-eyeing the Black Fury.
I mean, if anything, we belong to sororities.
I actually never went to uni, so...
Well, I do belong to a sorority, but that's...
Just as bad.
But that's something else entirely.
Petra will take a small sip out of the wine glass.
This is really good wine. Clearly homemade, though. It's very sweet.
Just let you know, leader knows that I'm here. And then she sits down.
I'm not trying to get you killed. There's no one else coming. It's just the three of us.
Oh, no. She's like still looking over her shoulder every so often.
My brother hardly leaves Sept. He hardly leaves the Umbra, for that matter.
And her brother's actually really nice.
Well, she's a little nervous around my family because, well...
Because it took 5 of them to kick the crap out of me.
Why would they do that? What did you do? They don't normally jump on people, at least the ones I know.
She may or may not have stolen my first kiss.
Oh. That kind of...
reasonable reaction.
I mean... I guess you kind of both were in the wrong then.
I just told Celeste I wasn't expecting her to tell the entire pack.
This is this look, this very long, suffering look that Patrick gives Maeve, like, really? You didn't?
Maeve, if it helps any, at least you remember your first kiss. I really have to not drink at all.
Maeve will, take the other glass of wine and very carefully pour it back into the bottle, not wanting to waste it.
Ha.
Hopefully she's doing, like, the full-on pour and not, like, the light pour.
Oh yeah, she's doing the full-on, careful pour. She knows how to pour things back into bottles when they've come out.
Oh my.
Yeah. After that, she, puts the wine bottle back in a small wine cooler.
I brought you chocolate.
I see that.
I was not sure what to give you as a hostess gift, and Mother was too drunk to tell me. So, chocolate.
I can't hear you. No.
Knock, knock, knock.
Maeve will move over to the door and answer the door.
It's her sister-in-law.
Soon to be sister-in-law. They're not married yet.
Well, technically.
I mean, they live together and whatnot, but
but yeah, she's brought over Maeve's favorite food. And she's also looks like she's might have a doctor's bag.
oh dear. Okay. She kind of, closes the door to prevent them from hearing this. They don't know yet. Actually, that was what this whole dinner was for. So, let's.
Is this visually conspicuous?
Yes, it is very visually conspicuous. Maeve is fail at lying, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colleen has leaned over to the Black Fury companion, and whispered, "Are you sure they're not trying to poison us?"
I mean,
no, now it makes sense.
I see you've got guests already.
Yes.
Do you mind if I come in?
Come on in. I was just about to pull dinner out of the oven.
OOC note I need to make for Lindsay and Shauna. Colleen is wearing a signed T-shirt from Leon's band.
Oh, God.
Legit. So legit. So you guys will see Celeste walk in to the house. And looks like she's got a backpack with her that looks very bulky. And she actually comes over and will kiss Colleen on each cheek. How are you?
Slow blink.
And she looks at Kestrel and raises an eyebrow. Well, have you heard the news yet?
No, but I just put two and two together.
What news do you think I'm talking about?
Well, it's one of three things. One of which is just petty and me being paranoid. Two, I have a good idea of why she's not drinking wine.
Oh, no offense, Maeve. I wasn't talking about that or anything related to that. You know Mari Cabra, right? Or you know of her. I would assume.
Beatrice is nothing. Petra clams up at the mention of Mari Cabra.
Oh well, she's apparently she's going to be visiting soon. I'm rather excited.
Not excited at all.
Maeve is gonna move over and pull dinner from the oven.
Oh no! You sit down. Let me do that. Yeah. You need to not.
Colleen's eyebrow is slowly quirked up.
I'm not crippled.
I know you're not crippled, but you can let other people do things for you. Unless you'd want to do it. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to help. That's all.
Maeve pouts a little bit and goes over and sits down.
Okay, what's for dinner?
It is a lovely eggplant rollatini.
Eggplant. And she's gonna look at Maeve and she just asks where the plates are and everything.
And Maeve will, point out that she has left a stack of plates sitting next to the oven so that it would be easier to serve.
So where's my baby brother at?
I think he went to Sept to pick up some things, because we're still kind of getting all settled and whatnot.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, if you guys ever need anything, just call and I can go to the store and pick it up for you.
Oh, it's mostly, picking up the last little bits of our clothes and whatnot.
Okay, I get that.
And, your parents insisting that we, take their furniture because it was time for a new set, even though I know they just bought that set like 2 years ago.
I mean, they aren't really wanting for money, and you guys just got a new place, so it kind of makes some sense.
Well, if they were going to do it, your dad didn't need to make an excuse. He could have just said so instead of trying to claim they needed new furniture.
My parents have always been like that. I hate to break it to you, but
True. I've known them for a long time.
And I mean, you're with Bailey now, so
They've been more parents to me than, well, my dad ever really was. So
she kind of makes a bit of a upset face at that. Like she knows what's going on with you guys as dad, and she feels a little bit resentful about that. But it'll be okay. Have you told him yet?
no,
Shit.
Jesus.
Are you okay?
That was just my phone. We're just gonna say in character that was a bang at the window, and you see this falcon kind of sitting on like the window box, kind of like shaking its head.
Well,
So, Maeve, is your dad upset for the same reasons Joshua's been like running around screaming his head off? At least last time I saw Joshua, he was yelling obscene, ununderstandable sentences.
no,
Why?
I don't know. He never really told me why he was upset.
I have an idea.
She looks at Petra. Please tell me why cousin is upset.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, she'll look at me for a moment just to see if there's any.
Please, someone tell me what is going on. I hate being outside the information circle.
Is this about what you did?
About what? Oh.
well, he did yell some obscenities about that, but and chase you around the sept.
I believe one of the sentences may have actually had to do with Big Brother Bailey, because one of the sentences was "goddamn Bailey."
Oh
dear.
Christ. Okay, so he's had designs in Move here.
I'm sorry?
Joshua had designs in name.
Uh-huh.
As in,
Mm-hmm.
I think he thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we're both Fianna didn't mean we were getting together.
Celeste, she crosses her arms in front of herself, and she kind of looks visibly upset as she just rolls her eyes.
So this is just my darling cousin being my darling cousin.
Yes.
You would know him. You would know him better than I.
I only know him about as well as I know Bailey or my sister Sky or such.
I mean, he's also my cousin, technically. Ugh. It's
The
confusing.
face he makes.
I'm really glad that we went through that conversation the first time we met.
Well,
As far as what I did, she's going to look over at Celeste. I have a gift for you.
she raises an eyebrow. She has a very skeptical look on her face now.
She reaches down into her bag that's sitting by the couch. Well, whatever she sat down on. And she fishes out this little felt bag and then tosses it to Celeste.
What is this? She doesn't open it.
Oh, just a little memento for everyone involved and the lovely little dance I had between your brother's pack.
My pack. Our pack,
No.
technically.
Okay, so yeah, your pack.
She will dump the contents out onto the counter.
It's just a bunch of they're washed, but it's a bunch of teeth.
And whose are these? Yours?
Oh, yeah, imagine that.
Well, imagine that.
She's just got this look
I swear
on her
that
face,
wasn't what I
like,
intended on happening.
I think that
I know it's not what you intended. You're a sweetheart. You, on the other hand, she points at Celeste.
Well,
I'm not gonna grind an axe down to the stone, but
Can
way
we
over
just
the top.
can we just have dinner, please?
For Maeve's sake, could we have dinner and let's talk about something else, something nice, please? And she's like still fidgeting with the bottom of her shirt as she talks.
well, she's gonna put the teeth back in the bag, and she's gonna pocket the bag. Might want to see a dentist about that.
They grew back in.
Oh, well, good.
Garu, the whole regeneration thing.
Hey, Maeve, I'm gonna go set your table. Do you need anything else while these two talk?
No, thank you so much, Colleen.
You're welcome. She's gonna get up and just start setting the table because she doesn't know how to handle two aggros.
She's gonna walk over to Petra or Kestrel, whatever she wants to be called, and she's just gonna pat her on the shoulder, and she's just like, I am a Shadow Lord. I would suggest not to fuck with me or my brother ever again.
She's gonna look up at Celeste. It's really not a road you want to go down, Celeste.
Oh, well, as long as you maintain respect, I have no problem with you. And I would also keep in mind that the very powerful Theurge of your tribe is going to be on Sept rather soon. So I think it'd be best for everybody involved to be on their best behavior. You don't want to make a bad impression, do you?
Hang on, I have to look at something real quick. call it my impudence because I'm a ragabash. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, she gains a point of rage and she'll stand up slowly. Her knuckles on the edge of or the whatever you want to call it, the butt of the bat, the round part at the end of it, starting to turn white as she's now just locked eyes with
Okay, that's enough now, you two. Separate, please. I really don't. We just paid for the house, please.
Hey, Celeste, can you come help me set the table? I can't figure out how these plates and cups arrange.
Absolutely. I'll be over there in just a second.
And maybe, Maeve, you could help Kestra get the flowers into some water.
Yes, that's precisely what we're gonna do. Come on, Petra. Let's go.
I feel like we're waiting to see whether or not these two separate or not.
Come on, let's go. Maeve's gonna kind of slowly nudge Petra over towards the sink so that they can put the flowers in some water.
And Colleen is gonna kind of like a sister would, almost like wrap one elbow around Celeste's elbow and kind of pull her over to the table.
She's kind of gritting her teeth. Like, she doesn't get pissed off very much, but she really doesn't like that ragabash.
Happy thoughts? She kind of mutters to Celeste.
She just takes a deep breath and calms down. I'm good.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
She'll like start handing her napkins and stuff for the table.
And she's gonna set the table pretty nicely.
While Colleen's looked like a backyard barbecue setting.
Petra's just going to put a hand on Maeve's shoulder. I appreciate the effort.
Maeve nods and just kind of. She's gonna, hug Petra because Maeve is a hugger, so.
Oh dear. No. Okay. Too much too soon.
Fine.
Here, she'll just hand over the flowers. And as she picks up her bag, because I actually have to get ready to go to work here. And on her way out, she'll look back at Celeste. If you ever think you've got the stones enough to face me one-on-one, I'm always at the training range. Every day.
I'll think about it.
Wouldn't want to look bad in front of Grandfather Thunder now, would we? Opens the door, walks out, and shuts it.
I think I need to make a rage check.
Well, while you make your rage check, Colleen is taking a deep breath to brace herself between that door and Celeste. I'm sorry, I tried, Maeve.
Yeah, Maeve is gonna,
Let me open.
usher
Let me open the dice roller right
Petra
quick,
out very, very quickly.
She started as she was heading out and shut the door behind her.
Yeah, and as Celeste does a rage roll,
Yeah, that is definitely gonna cause her to do a rage roll. Let me open a dice roller.
It's alright, while you do that, Colleen's like telling Maeve, you might want to move, just in case.
Oh boy. Alright, so how does this work again? Remind me.
You're feared, right?
Yeah, yes, I've got 4. I'm sitting at 4 rage.
Jesus Christ.
That's normal Theurge rage, isn't it?
No, it's
Feared
not.
rage is
No?
2.
Nope, it's not. The rage is like about a 2, 1 or a 2. I think it's like it might be a 2. Hold on, let me. But I'm pretty sure it's 2. But yeah, I've got 4.
Today is the 15th, so it's a waxing gibbous. I think it's difficulty 7 for you.
All right.
The 10th.
So, right.
Sure.
So, difficulty 7. So, you guys hope I don't fucking rage because that.
If you do, we have to pause the scene and call Lindsay in.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can also spend a willpower to prevent yourself from actually frenzying.
I have 0 successes, so thank your lucky stars.
All I imagined was her just snapping one of the forks as, Petra said that.
Or shattering a cup or something.
What she would do. God damn, what would she do? She might actually need Colleen and Maeve to hold her back, because if she doesn't, she's gonna throw something at Petra's head.
Yeah, I mean, Colleen, that's why Colleen positioned herself between...
Yeah, Colleen is over there. Maeve is at the door, closing it. We might also be getting a Paul.
Yeah.
Damn, all the people that I like to just have fun with, they're going to be here and I have to go to work.
It's okay.
For the viewers watching, this is round 2 of Petra getting her ass kicked.
Hopefully this time it's a stand-up fight and not a bum rush.
I'm a Shadow Lord. I don't fucking fight fair.
And that's why Colleen loves Shadow Lords.
That's because if he doesn't want to, don't make him, okay?
That is a lot of typing.
I know. I'm talking to Lindsay.
Yay! So, I mean, Colleen's position, she's got like one hand out towards Celeste, like, come on, breathe. It's okay. She's just talking shit. You know how Ragabash are. Think of Maeve, who's already pushed her out the door and is right there at the door. You don't want to hurt Maeve in her own house, do you?
She's gonna go over and she's gonna hug Maeve.
Maeve will gladly accept hugs.
Jesus fuck.
I know. I'm sorry. I tried extending an olive branch and this just doesn't seem to be working.
She visibly snarls, and she just says, I don't understand why you keep company with that cunt.
Language.
She begins cursing in Spanish. I hope none of you guys speak Spanish.
Colleen knows broken Spanish.
Maeve is learning Spanish from Bailey.
Yeah, so Colleen and her little autographed t-shirt of Leon's band will just go back to sitting down and waiting for dinner.
And I'm assuming about that time there's a knock on the door.
I need to go talk to my brother. I will see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye, Celeste. Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you again, too. Oh, Jesus. And on that happy note, I gotta go plot with Lindsay, because Petra's gonna get her fucking ass kicked again.
Oh, good grief. Okay.
Alright, I'll see I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
And I guess at that point,
Vinny,
Maeve is
go to work.
I was just looking around to see how it went. That's all. I'll catch you guys later.
Go to work. As the door opens for Celeste to leave, that also, opens the door for Leon.
big muscle man.
Leon's there in his normal attire. A black t-shirt that comes from a bag that you get at Walmart, like one of those Hanes 5-packs, and some torn up jeans. He's got a bottle of cheap wine.
Come on in, Leon.
Leon enters.
Sorry.
Yo, she'll say, and wave in her t-shirt of Leon's band.
That t-shirt looks familiar.
Yeah, you guys signed it for me.
I'm gonna go, put food on plates. Feel free to look around or have a seat. There's wine on the table.
You're letting a Shadow Lord and a Glass Walker snoop around your house.
Do not go upstairs. That is my only request.
Too late.
Please don't.
I brought some wine.
She does not want you going upstairs because they are already working on the nursery.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you for bringing the wine. I'm not drinking right now.
Okay.
But I do appreciate it. I'll put it with the rest of the wine unless you'd like to drink it tonight.
It's your wine.
Well, it'll be a while before I can drink it again, so.
Maeve's eyebrow has the eyebrow raised at her again. You want to tell us what's going on, Maeve?
Well, that's kind of what this dinner was for until, well, Kestrel and Celeste almost went at it in my living room.
I mean, that was just a pile of oil and a lit match waiting to happen. I don't think you mix Kestra and Shadow Lords very well.
Yeah, I should probably just stop trying to get those two to spend any time together. Anyway, I'm pregnant.
I am so happy I didn't bring you any white lightning now.
Damn, that was fast.
Maeve blushes very, very deeply.
Well, you know what they say about Fiona, she says to Leon.
There's gonna be Shadow Lord in that baby.
Well, about that, you'd definitely be right.
And that now it makes perfect sense of why my cousin was so pissed.
Yeah, Joshua's not very happy about it, to say the
Well,
least.
he'll float down a river.
He basically thinks it's me putting my pure breed to waste, but he can scoot along for all I care.
Scoot along.
It's a nice way of saying he can go play with himself.
You can go fuck himself.
Or that too.
Language!
I mean, that's not as bad as I've heard at some concerts.
Oh, bless. She's gonna go put the food on plates and set the plates on the table. There are two different versions. There is a eggplant rollatini that has meat, and there is one that doesn't. she assumes both of you would prefer the meat version, so that is what she gave both of you.
Meat.
Colleen would actually take a little piece of both
Okay.
and compare taste.
One instead of meat uses jackfruit.
So, besides making us delicious food and being knocked up, how have you been?
I'm glad you think it's delicious. I did have help. The marinara sauce is Bailey's recipe.
And Sky always said he only knew how to make instant noodles.
Oh god, no. He's a professionally trained chef.
I feel like they were trolling me at that point then.
No,
Probably.
Bailey's quite the cook.
Now I kind of regret all those cookbooks I bought him as gifts after Sky said that.
I'm sure he appreciated it.
I guess it can't be worse than all the vodka and coffee I sent to bands I like backstage.
Is that the only thing you gave to bands backstage? He says with a smile.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, every backstage pass I've had didn't really result in even a hello. She'll kind of smirk back at Leon as she says that.
Maeve's face is bright red as she sits across the table and just starts eating because she cannot handle this.
Groupies are freaks.
I am not a groupie. I enjoy the music that you and your friends create, is all.
I'm sorry, freaky. They're freaky.
So you're telling me every night you and your band just have a bunch of groupies sprawled all over you?
Not a bunch, no.
Colleen's rolling her eyes and muttering something about no self-decency.
Nope.
Maeve is hiding her face in a cup of tea.
Life's too short for such things.
Well, at least one of us gets laid in our little group of friends.
I almost died in the fight against Ishar. I don't have that kind of time.
Colleen has gone very quiet.
I do hear congratulations are in order, by the way.
Yes. I'm fostering now.
God damn it, Colleen mutters.
So I need to start hearing some Rayas out of you, Colleen.
I guess I can try to muster one up for you, Raya.
And I also got this. And he pulls up his shirt and he's got a battle scar of claw marks going from up towards his throat, down his chest, across his abdomen, and down the other side.
Oh my.
Silver claws from some kind of slutty demon thing.
I'm surprised you didn't try to woo it.
No, actually, I hit her upside the head with a baseball bat a couple times.
Understandable.
Kind of old school. Shouldn't you buy her dinner first, Raya?
She was evil.
True.
But she's dead, so.
Anywho.
Colleen's kind of like stopped eating, is like more playing with the food now.
You've hardly eaten, Colleen. Eat.
You're not my mother, Maeve.
Her hands move to her hips. You need to eat.
I ate 2 days ago.
Colleen.
I'm eating. See, she'll put a little nibble into her mouth.
You need to start taking better care of yourself.
I'm fine. I take plenty of care of myself.
No, you don't.
Why aren't you eating?
I am eating.
Why are you barely eating?
I'm just enjoying it slowly.
Bullshit.
Maeve, for her part, has already finished off her first plate and is going back for another.
See, she can eat.
She's pregnant.
Barely.
I'm 8 weeks.
See, she's filled to the brim with baby.
I mean, not really, but they're still the size of, actually, I don't know.
Shh.
Did you say baby or Bailey? Because both apply.
Yeah, they
And
do.
face goes bright red.
Hey, Maeve, you should be happy. You're one of the few girls getting filled on the set.
You're terrible. By the way, the baby's only the size of a raspberry.
She'll take another small bite while staring eye contact-wise with Maeve. Guess stubbornness.
I'm never going to look at raspberries the same again.
I mean, that's on you, dear. Would you like some more?
Sure.
She'll come get Leon's plate and put another serving on before bringing it back and setting it in front of him and sitting down with her own plate.
I'm a grown boy.
And she'll glare at Colleen. Eat, woman.
She is still taking bites. They're just small bites.
Okay. I accept this.
Call me woman. Well, tell me to eat.
Don't make me mother ya, 'cause I will.
You're younger than me, Maeve.
Oh
I
God, don't do
care.
that accent.
I think you're younger than me. She says it double takes at Maeve.
She just turned 22.
Yeah, no.
I just turned 22. I actually don't know how old you are.
I'll give you a clue. I was born in 99.
Oh, they're the same age, aren't they?
She was born on Halloween.
Yep. She'll be 22 soon as well, so.
You're a little bit older. She kind of mutters between bites. Not by much, though.
Only a few months.
So, have you started picking out colors and everything for your baby room?
We've actually already started working on the nursery.
Ooh, fun. I wonder if my mom can give me another little brother or sister.
I mean, you're welcome to babysit if you like.
She turns to Maeve and she goes, "Yes, I would love to."
By the way, Callum doesn't know yet, so don't tell him.
I don't plan on it. He hasn't really talked to me. Not since that fight with the who was it he was arguing with? I don't remember. It was someone before the fight between Pounce and that other ragabash.
Garth.
Yeah. I swear that boy worries me. I'm half expecting to turn around and catch him breaking the first law.
At least it'll give you something to do.
I have plenty to do.
Do you really? Do you really now?
Yes.
Is that a question? It sounded like a question.
It wasn't a question. I have plenty to do. I have stuff to catch up on and my games, and I need to get new blackout curtains and get my dad more mead, and that's all I have to do tonight.
I swear I'll never understand the obsession with video games.
Good story, interesting graphics, a way to pretend to be something you're not for a little while. That sort of thing. Less complex heroics. Not that much. And it gives me anywhere from a 6 to 14 hour time span where I don't have to think about life.
Please tell me you at least sleep.
I slept Monday. I sleep when I'm tired, she says with kind of a shrug and keeps eating.
I swear I'm gonna take you camping. No electronics.
Her eyes go huge. Please don't. I need my electronics. How else am I going to have friends or a social life of any kind?
What am I?
A sister-in-law? Cousin?
I mean, clearly I'm chopped liver.
I mean, I didn't even think you considered us friends, Maeve.
I consider all of you my friends. Thank you very much.
I kind of thought you were just tolerating me because of Bailey being in my sister's pack. And she just picks up the cup and starts drinking.
Maeve kind of reaches across the table and grabs her hand.
I'm fine. I'm not going to cry anymore. I don't think I can.
Doesn't mean you're fine.
I mean, I'm outside. I'm not crying. That's as close to fine as I'm ever going to be, Maeve.
I know losing someone is hard. Trust me, I know. Why do you think my brother never leaves the Umbra?
Because he's dealing with his own shit in his own way, like everyone else.
He is, and between him and Mada retreating into the bottle, it left me pretty much alone.
It's alright. I'm used to being alone, so it's fine.
I was 3.
I'm sorry that happened. At least things are better for you now, right?
Yeah, they got better when the Gonzalez family moved on to Sept. I finally had a family. Bailey's parents were more parents than my father ever was.
Well, I'm glad they looked out for you, and I'm glad you and Bailey are together and have a baby coming. You're going to be a great mom, babe.
Maybe more than one?
Maybe more than one.
We're treating it at this point like it's gonna be 2 because of the rampant amount of twins in his family.
She'll kind of like tilt her head for a moment. Maybe you'll be like that social media lady, the Octo Mom.
Oh god, no, please.
I'm pretty sure the Shadow Lords would love that.
That family line must have some super sperm.
Well, considering Bailey's a twin, his mum's a twin, his dad's a twin, his dad's sister has twins. It almost seems inevitable.
You're gonna have twins, a boy and a girl, and one of them's gonna be Garu. That's my prediction.
I suppose we'll have to see.
And I'm going to buy them cute little cyber goth outfits.
Oh dear.
The fuck is Cybergoth?
It's what I normally wear. It's what these tattoos on my face are.
I thought that was you being a snowflake.
Oh, Ara. The tattoos are not me being a snowflake. They make me feel safe and comfortable.
How does a tattoo make you feel safe and comfortable?
It's a girl thing, she says with an eye roll.
I don't think that's true. But whatever.
I mean, it's kind of like you wearing your black t-shirt all the time. It's like a safety blanket.
Or how I always wear my black corset, even under this t-shirt. Or how I tend to spend a lot of time in my room, because my room is safe. Nobody there can hurt me.
I wear these tees because they're cheap. They come in like packages of 5.
Well, aren't you the swabby shopper?
I play in shitholes. They don't exactly pay me a lot of money.
They should.
I agree.
Wait a minute, Colleen. Does this have something to do with the
No.
crush that
There
Callum
is
suggested that there was?
There is no crush. He's full of shit. He's a ragabash who likes to cause trouble. And she'll begin eating the food again.
Oh,
Maeve raises an eyebrow.
you have a crush on somebody?
No, I don't. It doesn't matter anyway.
Why doesn't it matter?
Stop, that
I
is
don't
not
have
your
time
toy.
for a relationship, and they've not approached me.
You just said you spend 6 to 14 hours a day on video games? How the fuck you don't have the time?
Not every day. And like I said, I'm in my room when I play my games. It's safe in my room. It's like my own little personal den. Nothing can get in, nothing can hurt me, and the spiders tell me anything that's trying to fuck things up.
Are you afraid of going outside?
I wouldn't say afraid, I just don't like it. There's bad people in the world. It's easier to just avoid them. Then they can't do bad things.
You're a fucking Garu. Who the hell's gonna fuck with you?
I'm a Garu because of bad people in the world. And she'll like point at him with her fork.
No, you're a Garu because Guy has chosen you to a higher calling.
Or it could just be a genetic situation and God gave us something to do with our genetic issue.
Either way, you turn into a 9-foot-tall killing machine. What the fuck are you afraid of?
Sunday.
Takes another bite of food, takes a sip of water. I'm not technically afraid of anything. I'm fine. What are you afraid of, Art? I mean, you don't come around often, so... But you're yet one of the strongest people I know, so that makes me think maybe you're afraid of something.
I mean, I don't come around often.
I don't see you around often, when I'm out at least.
When are you out?
Usually in the afternoons and evenings.
I'm usually sleeping. So I've usually played the night before, and then drank heavily.
Anyway, though, I would probably believe only like 5% of what Callum says, Maeve.
Well, you seemed to get flustered when he brought it up, so that leads me to think it's true.
It's because he likes to make lies up about different situations. I have a little section of my room that's set on non-gaming stuff, and there's a lot of stuff about certain bands I like over there, like posters and CDs and stuff, and he loves to make jokes about it.
Alright, so what's the joke?
Certain bands? You mean maybe like, Leon here's band?
Yes, Leon's band is on the shelf also, along with 2 t-shirts, 3 posters, and a signed picture with them.
What, you have a crush on one of my kinfolk?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a crush on anyone. I
think she does.
I don't get crushes.
Which one?
Ooh.
She's now put enough food in her mouth and is like slowly chewing that it looks like her cheeks are puffed out like a squirrel's.
So Leon turns to Maeve. Which one?
I don't know. They didn't tell me, but... Let's see. If I had to guess, your type would be long hair. I mean, it's clearly not Leon. Because that would be breaking the litany in your Philodox, and that would just be a whole mess of in and of itself.
No, that's why I didn't want to admit it. I can never act on that crush. He's just too much man and Gauru to handle.
Though it's true to both questions, but we both know that's not who you have a crush on.
Who else in your band has long hair?
I go find their pictures.
Yeah, out of character, I know exactly who it is, and I can't remember his name.
Out of character, I sent you that on Facebook.
Okay.
Where does she put it?
I can hear the giggles from Shauna already.
Paul, I just sent you the name.
Yeah, and I had to use the correct name because Lindsay spelled it wrong. And then corrected it because I was like, I can't remember the name. Can you tell me again? No, I mean, I'm not the kind of person to get crushes. Maeve, you know this.
Pardon my language, but I think you're full of shit.
People don't get crushes on me. I set my friends up with each other and I just watch.
Again, pardon my language, but I think you're full of shit.
Maeve, did Bailey ever tell you how he helped me with my first change?
No, he didn't. But that's not what we're talking about right now.
No, it does apply to this situation, though. My first change is why I don't in public and I don't go to parties with more men than people I know at them. If you catch my drift.
What's the story here?
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I used to be worse. Like, I wouldn't even leave my room for an hour a day. So my older sister, Sky, you know her. She motions Leon. I'm sure you do. She was at the battle. She was Naru also. Decided I needed to get out. So she took me to a frat party. And she kind of left me in the middle of that party, and I didn't know it was alcohol. I'd never been to a party, and the last thing I remember before my first change was a group of guys taking me to a room. So, yeah.
I assume you killed all of these individuals?
I have no idea. My sister and my mom wouldn't tell me. I woke up and I was in an area for healing, as they put it. It looked like a hospital, but it was on sept. And then they kind of explained what happened. I'm assuming my sister calmed things down before it got out of hand. I mean, she was at the party. She just wasn't there beside me, and I was a scared little 18-year-old who had no idea what the fuck she was getting into.
I bet you probably ripped some of them in half.
I have no idea. I know one of them, from what I heard, was okay, but he immediately moved, so... I mean, the last picture I saw of him, he was in a wheelchair. I don't know, though.
Oh dear.
Good.
So, yeah. She's like poking her food with the fork now. So yeah, no crushes. I mean, I admire people. Like, I admire you, Maeve, but it's not... I don't think it's the same.
Maeve's gonna move around the table and give Colleen a hug.
Any guy that does that deserves their dick cut off and then shoved down their throat.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I meant about the fight I had. Because I didn't get to tell her I don't blame her, and then she had to go and get herself fucking killed.
Then she tightens the hug.
Yeah. But anyway, no, don't believe anything Callum says. Yeah. Callum's a dirty liar who only speaks like 30% truths. Oh, see, yes, I know I changed the percentage there. And I mean, besides Leon, your band is so good. Maybe someday you'll get like world recognition and can be a true rock star or metal god.
I hope not.
You could travel the world on your bike, play big venues, have groupies in every country.
And then at what point do I fulfill my duty?
You can fulfill it as you travel. Each city you stop in, you could help eliminate the worms some there.
I mean, Liam manages to do it, and he travels for his music.
Yeah, but ask him how many times he's regarded with suspicion because of such an action.
Yeah. True. Or maybe at least get state recognition. Then you can stay here and hang out with us still. And I can afford to actually go to your concerts.
I mean, if you need tickets, I can pay for them.
Yeah, but I don't drive, Maeve, and I don't want you to pay for me to take a plane or a bus somewhere just to stand in a mosh pit and scream my lungs out to song lyrics.
I can get you free tickets. That's not a problem.
She starts side-eyeing Leon. What do you want in return, Ara?
Raya. Nothing.
That's what I thought I said, sorry.
Okay. Nothing?
And if you need a ride, I can drive. I'll just go do something else while you do that.
Still side-eyeing Leon some. You want some of my dad's homemade whiskey or ale, don't you?
I mean, if you're going to offer it, then fine. But I will tell you one thing. If you do have a crush on one of my kinfolk, they're all very, very strong. They're both from a very strong bloodline of Shadow Lord. Very pure.
And why would pure matter to me?
They grew up in Shadow Lord society, so you're going to have to toughen up.
Plenty tough. Not that it would matter.
Well, you'd have to prove it to me before I would even allow such a thing to happen.
Having to fight down some of Colleen's brattiness.
They're a very prestigious bloodline.
Yes, and so is mine, yet here I am with the Shadow Lord.
Yes, but you're a Fianna who aren't as protective of such things.
Yeah, and I don't think the Shadow Lords really like us Fianna / Glasswalker bloods. I'm a dirty, dirty mutt, is all she says and eats another bite.
You said it, not me.
Don't be silly.
You don't know how silly I'm being. Maybe I'm being serious, Maeve. Maybe there's things I do to myself that nobody else can do.
Oh my. Oh
Keep
dear.
that to the bedroom.
Oh dear.
She's watching Maeve see how red she's turning.
Oh yeah. Her face has just gone blood red at this point.
And I have successfully boop. And she like boops Maeve on the nose. Defeated the Maeve.
That's not hard to do.
True.
Did you spear the bearded clam?
She looks very confused at Leon. What?
You've never just spearing the bearded clam?
Never heard that saying before. And I live in a house with a Fianna.
Think about it.
Thinks about it. Nope. Don't get it.
Bearded clam.
No. I mean, I could go ask my dad what it means. He's a Fianna kinfolk. I'm sure he knows.
There you go. Ask him.
Okay.
Wow.
Stop judging.
Maeve's face is in her hands.
You get it, right, Maeve?
I'm not listening to this.
Maeve, tell me what it means. I'll make you cookies.
Just think about it for a minute.
Okay. And she's like eating and looking up thoughtfully as she's trying to think on what it could mean.
What part of your anatomy would resemble a clam?
She kind of shrugs at him. The mouth?
It's your fucking vagina. You stick things in your vagina. Spear the bearded clam. My God!
Oh, no, I don't do that. Never even thought of doing that. That actually sounds painful. Why would you... never mind.
Holy shit, you're a virgin.
I mean, mentally, sure, yeah. It's not like I've ever actually gone on a date or anything.
To be fair, I was too until, 2 months ago.
Yeah, but that surprises no one.
I mean, I mean, unless you count IMVU, and then I've gone on a picnic virtually with a guy, and that was just weird. All he talked about was his mother and cats.
What the fuck is IMVU?
It's an online artificial life social corner thing. It's an artificial world. Plants, trees, buildings. Everybody talks over the internet to each other with little figures they make to look like themselves. I was practicing social skills before I went to talk to people on Sept, okay?
Leon just looks at you like you just said one of the most stupidest things he's ever heard.
She kind of just shrugs at Leon.
You come to my shows?
Yep. Because I've practiced enough, I feel comfortable.
Just come to more of my shows.
Okay. mean, that's not a problem. I like going there, and I like getting in the mosh pit. I like screaming. It all works out.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. From now on, you're going to my shows, and you're hanging with me after it's over.
She chokes on the kind of food.
I'll give you all the socialization you can handle.
She looks at Maeve. I don't feel comfortable.
I'm not coming with you.
All right. I mean, you are my higher-ranking superior.
I mean, okay, I suppose I will come with you, because I don't know.
I mean, you can check it out, but I would suggest not going in the mosh pit. Maybe you could bring Bailey, and he could do the mosh pit for you.
I think if it went anywhere near a mosh pit, Bailey would probably frenzy and kill everybody, so let's not do that.
That's why she said Bailey could do it for you. I mean, I don't think Leon will do much more than smack me upside the head or drag me back to my mother, so...
No, I'm talking about after the show, we hang out at the bar we play at. We drink and we shoot shit with people. You're going to be doing that with us.
Okay, I don't drink in public, so...
You do now.
Great! Did I mention I'm a worse lightweight than Maeve?
Then you'll drink just a little bit.
I don't think that's possible.
You'll drink just enough to grease the wheels. And I'll be around, so if anyone fucks with you, I will destroy them.
Alright, that works. Sure, I mean, Mom and Dad do want me to get out more.
Hey, Aaron. Aaron.
And I do need a break from Callum and fries. Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
That's the spirit.
Be careful, both of you.
Just drinking at a bar. And shooting shit with people. A couple of bars.
Anyhow.
Me and my kinfolk do it, and I'm very protective of my kinfolk.
I mean, yeah, but your kinfolk and you are awesome. And plus, your kinfolk also look like they could wrap their hands around anyone's throat and show them who's boss.
Well, two of them, yeah. Though I wouldn't fuck with Katya either. Though she may not be able to wrap her hands around her throat and choke you to death, she will beat the shit out of people. She's feisty.
She is a little badass looking.
She's feisty. He says with affection.
I wouldn't fuck with her.
Generally, I try not to fuck with anybody, so yeah, this should be a fun mix.
I don't normally have to step in and protect Katya. She can do herself pretty good.
So it's just the guys you have to protect then?
Well, one of them is named Valerie.
I mean, that's not the worst guy name I've ever heard. I once knew a man named Susan.
Yeah, well, I pick on his name relentlessly.
Out of character, wouldn't it be pronounced Valeri?
Yeah, but I cuss it. But Leon pronounces it Valerie.
Ah. Actually, you know what? Maeve's gonna correct that in character. Totally. Because she would. Isn't it Valeri?
You mean Valerie?
Oh dear.
He pronounces it weirdly, but I call him Valerie.
You're pronouncing it like it's an American name. It's not.
I don't give a shit. It's like Valerie to me. He's smiling the whole time, like he obviously knows that's wrong.
Oh, okay. You're just being an arse. That's okay.
I mean, I'm sure he at some point mispronounces everyone in the band's name.
No, just Valerie's. Because it's easy and entertaining. And there was iShart.
Would you guys like to see the backyard?
Sure. I'm about finished anyway. She's like got just like a few little bites left.
Maeve would take note of just how slowly she eats.
Which, compared to last time, is actually quite slow.
And she will take them out into the backyard.
So, big?
Yeah, look. He's on the screen.
Once outside, and Leon lights up a cigar.
She kind of leans over to Maeve. Is that where you keep the bodies? Pointing to the shed.
No, that is where I keep things for growing vegetables and fruits and other plants.
Ah, you're like Disney princess perfect. And she kind of groans.
I am hardly a Disney princess, thank you very much.
The look she gives her. She looks over to Leon. Which princess do you think she'd be, Leon?
I don't know. Who the fuck are
Any
the princesses?
princess. I don't know. Last one I saw had, what was it? Aladdin, I think? I was like 10?
Didn't that take place in the desert?
Yeah. I think
Not that one.
Not that one, no. Pulls out her phone and starts flipping through the internet. How about this one? It shows picture of Snow White to Leon.
Sure, that one.
There we go. This is you. She shows it to Maeve.
Another one with the 7 little dudes.
Is it? I never really watched
yes, that's Snow White.
Yeah, that's a bitch with the 7 little dudes. They all live together.
So they're basically a pack.
I think I saw a porn parody about that.
Never mind.
Then Maeve's just gonna cover her face.
We'll figure it out later. I mean, at least we didn't call you Sailor Moon.
And there's the little back patio area where they're kind of hanging out, and there's going to be a little table out there.
Yep. So it's a very pretty house. You will notice Colleen pull out a vape and suck on it for a moment. It does not smell like tobacco, though. She also blows it away from Maeve.
Yeah, Leon's also takes a step back so he's not blowing it in May's face. Because she's growing Shadow Lord babies.
I mean, we already decided out of character that one's going to have Shadow Lord pure breed, the other's going to have
Fiona.
Shadow Lord babies.
Yeah. She kind of flips the vape pen, which has a big green leaf on it, and then puts it away.
Maeve is going to eye that vape pen because she knows that leaf, or at least she thinks she does, because, you know, herbalism.
No. That's just my medicine. It helps me relax when I start to get nervous.
You think I don't know what it is? I'm an herbalist.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh.
But you got weed?
She'll pull the vape back out and offer it to Leon.
Yeah, what the fuck? Puff, puff, pass.
Just don't puff all of it. I need that to keep my nerves down.
Yeah, me too. He takes 2 puffs and passes it.
She'll take it back. Also, don't tell Mom I have this. Please. I know she's your higher up as Beta, but don't tell her.
If she directly asks me, I'm not going to lie to her.
God damn it.
But she's got to directly ask me.
Okay. Don't tell Bailey, babe.
I won't.
Thank you. I wouldn't hear the end of it, and he would confiscate it for his own use, probably.
I do keep some secrets from him. Well, not much, but...
So many things you could do with this backyard. Just looking over it.
Well, we're planning on putting in stuff for the kids, of course, and then doing some gardening.
I mean, they wouldn't need much, because as they get older, they're going to have the whole set to run around.
I know, but I like having something for him here at the house. A little swing set or something.
Yeah. Maybe do a little kid gardening box for them so they can dig around and think they're being big kids with you. Then, of course, they always have an Uncle Leon to help them swing around in the air.
Where are they going to learn how to fight?
Twins are mean. They double team. It's vicious.
I'm actually learning a little bit of self-defense myself from Saoirse.
Yeah. And she'll need all the help she gets if they turn out to be like 12 or more.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, you never know. That's how twins in his family. Piana genetics.
I mean, we intend on stopping at some point.
Yep. But getting pregnant doesn't necessarily give a shit about what you intend.
Yeah. Take the pill or get the...
I happen to know certain things that can prevent pregnancy if I really wanted to.
Kind of like raises an eyebrow at her.
Out of character, she has the hedge magic herbalism. The second dot of it allows you to either, prevent or help induce pregnancy with 100% certainty.
I think she's telling us she knows how to make morning after pills.
No, it's birth control. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I'm really glad you didn't get in between that little altercation earlier now that I know you're pregnant. Because that was going to get ugly if
Bailey kind of got on to me about doing that already, so...
Yeah, you leave that to me on to get between the big angry crinoses and lupus. I mean, Leon could physically restrain them and I can yell at them. we both can do our job there. Oh, see, we've had someone join us.
We have. Jason, there you
Yep.
are.
There we go. Sorry, I have to get my character sheet up. Where are you guys? Just quickly.
We are at Maeve's house.
Okay. If you don't mind, a car will. You guys will probably be able to hear in the distance a Land Rover coming up the way.
Maeve kind of pays no mind to it because that's kind of a normal sound in this neighborhood.
Oh, so loud. It's like grating on my ears.
And a good bit before the house, the Land Rover stops, parks, and a fellow in his, if I've seen that correctly, mid-20s will be getting out.
Well, they're in the
and
backyard.
look around. Yeah. Looking around, sniffing the air.
There is a conglomeration of what smells very distinctly of Fianna and Shadow Lord.
And weed. And cigar
weed.
smoke.
And cigar smoke.
And Glasswalker.
Yeah.
Does she have pure breed?
No, I just want to throw it out there.
Very good.
That she doesn't smell like Glasswalker.
Yes. Just a sec. Fair enough. Good. Yes, the individual himself, if anyone takes a good whiff, positively reeks of Shadow Lord.
Hey, Leon, do you have a son headed this way?
I don't think so.
Maeve looks back and forth between the two of them because kinfolk and, can't.
I smell someone who smells like Leon.
The figure is taking a few more deep breaths and grimacing, and tries to wave the air away from his nose.
There is a gate that leads into the backyard. If you would like to take the gate into the backyard.
He slowly approaches the gate at the backyard. If it's fenced, he'll knock on it.
Well, I wasn't expecting anyone else, but I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I will just be here enjoying my alone time, I guess.
With Leon, anyway.
He's not going to talk much if you're not here.
She will head around to the gate. I don't think I know you.
Yaroslav Petrova. Pleasure to meet you. And he offers you a hand.
Maeve will extend a hand. Maeve O'Brien.
That would explain the Fianna smell.
Indeed, I am a Fianna kinfolk.
I was directed by one of my elders to make my way here. I would have been here earlier, but traffic was ridiculous.
It happens sometimes. She'll open the gate.
He enters.
Come on back, we're just having dinner and talking.
And having a few spliffs, if I've smelled that correctly.
It's legal!
That's not me. There's also like a lingering bit of Shadow Lord scent on her.
Pardon
Giggity.
if I'm so direct, but I smell one of my kinfolk on you.
You might, yeah. My mate is a Shadow Lord.
Ah, excellent.
Giggity.
So am I.
Ah. This is Leon. He is also a Shadow Lord, much like yourself. And this is Colleen. She is a Glasswalker.
Hi.
Hi there.
Let them do
first
their
he-
full introductions.
I am Leon Lightning Claws, Fostern, Arun of the Shadow Lords.
He bows, since he obviously has somebody who's higher than him in front of him.
Leon acknowledges it.
Colleen will wait for that to be done before she'll take a very deep breath because Joshua is an asshole. Hi, I'm Colleen Murray. I'm also known as Terabytes of Neon Justice. I am a Cleath Glasswalker Philodox.
He offers you a hand and also gives you a respectful nod.
She'll take his hand and nod back.
Out of character, he might recognize Colleen's last name, as it's the same last name as the Sept Beta.
Ah, understood.
He probably also recognizes Maves because she's related to half the fucking people on the Sept.
Yeah.
And Leon didn't give his last name, nor would you know it if you heard it. It would not be important in this country.
Fair enough. Guess it's time for me to introduce myself. Yaroslav Petrova, also known as Sings the Glory of Thunder. Galliard Cleath, at your service.
I was wondering when we get some more Galliards.
Yay, more stories. She will pull her vape back out with the big green leaf on it and take another hit.
We try our best. May I have a little bit of that afterwards?
Go
Puff,
right ahead.
puff, pass.
Yes, Raya. And she'll hand it to him. I'm gonna need to refill before I go to your concert, Leon.
Probably. So you're new to the Sept, I imagine?
Yes, I was directed here. I heard you guys could need some support, and sounded like a good opportunity for me to gain some experience.
I feel like I know you already, though. Like, around the eyes, you look like somebody I know.
Could I get you a glass of wine or something to eat?
Yes, please, I'm starving.
Meat or no meat?
Definitely meat.
She nods.
OOC, you said he's Shadow Lord, right?
Yes.
She will head inside and fix him a plate. It is eggplant rollatini stuffed with marinara and a very lean burger.
He takes it. Thank you very much. My
He
elder,
also brings out a glass
mind
of
if I
wine.
tuck in?
What was that?
My elder, mind if I tuck in? pointing at the food.
Go ahead.
He devours it. He's definitely not eaten in 24 hours or so. With the wine, he takes his time. Nice vintage.
Do you have family here, maybe?
It's actually homemade.
Definitely will have to see that I get a few bottles off, yeah. For something in return, of course.
You'll have to go to the den mother. She's the one who makes it.
Even better.
She'll offer her vape to Leon while muttering, "This guy, I still feel like I know him from somewhere."
Out of character.
I know.
Out of character, I don't know.
Your uncle.
Would you? Yes. He put it that way. The family resemblance is strong with this one.
Who is he related to?
So someone Colleen fancies. Are you related to Raz?
I take it out of character that he is.
Your uncle, she calls him Raz for short.
Oh, yes. That would be my uncle.
I knew it.
It's the nose, isn't it? What? It's a dead giveaway.
Out of character, that is one of your kinfolk's nephew, Leon.
I mean, yeah, it's more the eyes. You're not... yeah, eyes. That's about the only thing I see that's as pretty as Razvin's.
Huh.
Thank you.
Well, I think you
What's
just
your last
revealed
name?
which kinfolk you're crushing on there.
Petrova. Petrova.
Does the last name Nix mean anything to you?
Does it? I don't have a family tree in the... I haven't been given that info yet, so I don't know.
Okay. So you know Razvin and Katya?
I mean, Raz is his uncle, I do believe.
Yes.
And then Katya would be your aunt.
He quickly thinks, obviously, like, thing. Katya. Yes.
Small world.
Very small.
They're my kinfolk.
I was gonna say, aren't those your bandmates?
They are my bandmates and my kinfolk, yes.
It's always good to have family around.
Razvin, Katya, and their cousin Valerie.
Colleen at this point has gone quiet. She's no longer talking for a little while.
And now I know you have a crush on Razvin.
Yes, you made that infinitely clear.
I do not have a crush on anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So when do you want to do this practicing of socialization, Leon? When's the next show?
Tomorrow night.
All right.
Are you a musician?
Leon's a musician. I'm not good enough to ever get on a stage for any reason. And she quickly takes another really long hit on the pipe. Well,
yes. I have a band that your family's in.
That info must have passed me by. Then again, I was a bit homestuck for a little too long.
Well, that's interesting. Are you here because of them, or do you have other business?
Let's just say it was high time for me to leave the nest, and I was directed here. I'm surprised you weren't informed about that. My dad probably forgot.
It might just be that things have been a little chaotic around here lately. We're just starting to get back to normal.
The Sept was at war for a little while. But the danger has been destroyed.
Good. Very good.
For now, who knows when another danger will come along.
Isn't that the truth?
It does seem like the world is ending every other week here in Dublin.
Yeah, that sickly green moon. That was disturbing. Yes.
That was what was taken care of recently.
Oh. Ah, well. I'm not surprised that I'm the last one to hear about it. That's always the case.
Did you want any more food? I've got plenty.
I'd like a second helping if you don't mind.
Maeve would nod and go back in and fill up the plate again and bring it back out to him.
This time he eats it more like a civilized human being.
Wow.
Thank you.
That first round, it was like me after a 3-day gaming binge.
Well, I wanted to get some food on a rest stop, but I just could smell that there was something wrong with the water and didn't want to risk it.
Just cleanse it and go. Wait, am I the only one in the group right now that knows how to cleanse stuff?
I'm a Galliard, so that's not quite in my wheelhouse. Yet, anyway.
I was gonna... She kind of looks at Leon. What about you, Raya? You know how to take care of yourself and make everything all clean, right?
I do believe Fry's taught him the right of cleansing.
Yeah, and I taught it to Fries.
Who's? Fries?
I was there. I've been meaning to learn it.
Fry's with ketchup.
He will give you the most confused look in the world.
Yeah, that's his name.
He's a bonar.
Okay. Now I have the picture.
Is this Jason Koch?
Yes.
Your character's not even been approved yet, man.
What?
Yeah. Like, I was keeping the ST updated on what we were doing in the scene, and she's like, hold on, that guy's not been approved yet.
In that case, please let me get. Oh shit! I thought I was. My mistake. Fuck.
Yeah, she's not super pissed. She's just letting us know. But at the same time, Shauna, should we wrap up here at this point?
Yep, on that note, we will wrap up the scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Darkness in Dublin. See you next time.